That was scary at halftime. What was it, 7-6?
It was 7-6
to Bowling Green.
Yeah, it was 7-6, and then they scored one touchdown. It was 14-6 at halftime. But even at that point, I was
right
a little
before
bit,
halftime.
Yeah. So,
and this is what I wanted to talk about, because the JJ Heisman discussion, that's over, right? It's done.
For now.
No, it's done.
For now.
There's no way, unless he has 500 yards and 6 tutties against Ohio State. It's done.
I mean, it's probably done. It's probably done.
Okay.
But for the record, I don't know if it was ever really a thing to begin with in terms of him winning it. Wait.
Maybe not coming out of your mouth, Flannel, but Michigan fans across the state.
That's all I heard.
And someone else on this network as well, too.
Well, Ryan Ermanni. Yeah. Hey, Ryan, is he still the first overall pick?
He's going to be in New York.
I think he meant first overall quarterback off the board.
Yeah. He said unless there's like a Marvin Harrison or like a, obviously he's not in, but like a Will Anderson type of prospect, which I don't think there is in this draft. He said J.J. McCarthy will be the first player taken off the board.
You don't have to simplify it. That's the dumbest statement I've ever heard. Caleb Williams is by far I'm sorry. Love you, Ryan Ermanni, but that is no. But anyway, back to what we were saying. Your concern level, I know you watched the game, Sam. I actually had a chance to go to the game, but I had to wake up early the next morning to get down to Bullseye and over at Eastern Market. So I chose not to go. But if I knew it would have been like that, I would have loved to go, because it would have been a great game to watch in person. But your thoughts, how you feeling?
All right, so my concern level, I have kind of like a two-part approach, because one, if Michigan plays that way, even against Rutgers, they will lose. If J.J. McCarthy throws 3 interceptions against Rutgers, they will literally lose to Rutgers. So if they do that again, their season is basically over. But I don't think they're going to do that again. And I think even though J.J. McCarthy deserves all of the flack for the game that he played, I think now there's a lot of people who are maybe going too far the other way. Did we hype him up a little bit too much? Maybe. He's still the best quarterback in the Big Ten, without a shadow of a doubt right now. I mean, Kyle McCord's looked better lately.
I was going to say.
I mean, Drew Aller didn't look so good at Illinois, but Illinois, to be fair, has actually had better defenses recently than people think. So my concern level right now, I would say, is if we're going from 0 to 10, I might say a 3, and that's just if they come out against Rutgers looking the exact same. But you know who they're getting back on the sidelines? None other than our general himself, our coach, Jim Harbaugh. And I do think that's going to make a difference. I do think they're going to clean things up a little bit, and the in-game management and all the flow of the game will actually be much improved with Jim Harbaugh on the sidelines. Because I'll tell you what, guys like Sharon Moore and Jesse Minner, nothing against them as coordinators, they don't look like they're ready to be head coaches, particularly at a program like Michigan. They got their run game going a little bit more with Blake Corum, who has quietly had a very, very good start to the season. Donovan Edwards, not so much, but he did play his best game last week. The receivers, I think Cornelius Johnson and Roman Wilson have looked good. And to be fair, I know it was against inferior competition, but they still haven't allowed 10 points in a game once this year. Wait a minute.
They play tomato cans.
Okay.